Ladies and gentlemen, now for your official introduction. The fighter fighting out of the blue corner is 14, stands 5'5". He fights out of Guerrilla Fight Team and hails from Grimsby, Saif Soudani. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner is 13, stands 5'5". He fights out of the Unit MMA and hails from Rosso, Joe Cope. Your referee, Mr. Simon Stadnitsky.
A lot of support for both these guys as well. Obviously the unit is pretty close by, and Grimsby's not too far off. I mean, my geography is terrible, but pretty sure it's not too far off. So yeah, a lot of support for these young men. You know, it's swings and roundabouts with that. You know, with support comes pressure. We often talk about that with the adults. Nice left hand there from Joe Cope, though.
Yeah, Cope, the Unit MMA man again, the black venom shorts.
Using that lead left kick to, oh, nice taekwondo style there from Cope. He looks to be definitely focused a little bit more on the kicking game and just keeping his man at range.
He does seem to have a little bit of length on his opponent and is working well behind that at the moment.
Yeah, he's using it well. You know, the analogy is obviously the difference between. Oh, was that the slip? I think that was a slip. Yeah,
all caught off balance.
You know, it's the analogy between Semi Schilt and a Stefan Struve. Stefan Struve's a 7-foot guy who fought like a 5-foot guy. Yeah. Schilt was a 7-foot guy who fought like an 8-foot guy. So we're definitely seeing that here from Joe Cope. But Soudani staying in there, making it nice and dirty on the inside.
Yeah, he's quite happy to engage in the firefight in the phone booth is Soudani. And Cope, again, works behind those kicks well.
Yeah, here the corner of Cope. Oh, and that will go down as a knockdown. Oh no, that was a push down as well. The referee judged that he was more off balance than actually knocked down.
Exchange knees from the clinch.
Yeah, you will see quick clinch breaks under these K1 rules. And again, using that length really well is Joe Cope. Landing some nice clean shots here.
And he's working all over the place. He's going low, he's going high, and that one straight, just a tad low with 10 seconds left in the round.
Going to get the time now, I believe, under these junior K1 rules, it will still be 5 minutes if he needs it, but it looks like he's just gathering himself here, just recomposing himself. The referee will give him time to make the decision of whether he feels ready to continue. Looks like he does. And it will just be a wag of the finger, shall we say, to Joe Cope there, just to pick the direction on those kicks a little bit better.
Yeah, you've got to be responsible for where you're throwing to, but no intent at all in that foul.
Saif Soudani can certainly pull it back here, and he landed some good shots on the counter himself, so.
Oh, absolutely.
What we don't want to see is Joe Cope, get a little bit too comfortable. We've seen tall guys get comfortable with that little bit of range advantage before.
Opens with a nice heavy leg kick and then checks the reply from Soudani. And
there's definitely a taekwondo background for Cope. You can really see it in the angles of some of his kicks. But this is where Soudani's landed some good shots.
Yeah, working in that phone booth again.
Yeah, Soudani's going to be great when he reaches 18 and he can fight under full K1 rules and use those knees in the clinch to the head as well.
Cope though.
Oh, nice 1-2 from Cope there. It's the straight shots that are landing from Cope.
And he doesn't work behind just a single shot. It's always coming 2, 3, followed by the leg kick or the kick to lead, then the hands, then back to the kick. He's staying very busy.
And you heard his coach in the first round say, give him something to think about before you throw. So, he wants those feints. He wants those. Oh, we've seen another low blow there, but it looks like Joe Cope's going to be ready to go.
To be that young again. The recuperative powers. Good.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I weighed 54 kilos, Steve.
Okay, then.
Nice shots over the top there. Good knee to the body from Cope. Oh, and a big leg kick.
Yes. Strong leg kick. Sent Soudani down to the canvas. Into the foot. No, wrong sport. Sorry, Brad.
Easy mistake to make, Steve. We've got a lot of MMA coming up here today as well, of course. Oh, a nice combination there. Started off with the right hand from Joe Cope.
And a little bit of fatigue maybe entering into it. They've certainly thrown hard and worked hard over the last 2 rounds, 10 seconds to go.
Both more than happy to mix it up, though. Throwing shots till the final bell of this second round.
Absolutely. All to play for with 2 minutes in this third and final round. Saif Soudani, the purple tie shorts, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Gorilla Grimsby, taking on the Unit MMA's Joe Cope. Again, the red corner, the black Venom shorts.
Yeah, I'm going to give Soudani a 10-9 for the shorts. Love a bit of purple. Oh, a nice short right hand on the inside there. Knees to the body from both guys. Of course, under the K1 rules, just one technique in the clinch and the referee will separate you. And great work there from Cope to set these strikes up. Bundled to the mat there.
And just immediately following that leg kick, and again, catches that kick. And
he's done that a few times now, Steve. He's caught that kick and followed it up with the straight right hand, which is perfect technique. It's exactly what you want to do. But he can't get into these exchanges just at that range.
Yeah, and he's being backed up a little bit now.
Using the jab well there was Cope to set up the second shot, which is the one that's doing the damage. Takes one himself though over the top. It's the overhand right, it's the key shot against the taller fighter. Beautiful jab from Cope though. Lands a head kick, follows it up with a combination, and they are swinging here.
And it catches that kick again to Soudani, but he's being backed up every moment now. He's not able to get on that front foot and perhaps set the pace himself.
Cope's found the range to land that right hand behind the jab.
Referee just,
you see there, one of the arguments against using headgear is that, you know, it can move and obscure the vision of a fighter. But
and again in that phone booth, Cope happy to keep throwing. No quit in Soudani whatsoever, though. This young man.
Yeah, he's still very much in it. Still very much competitive. You know, if these guys are both the exact same height and with the exact same reach, this would be a very different kind of fight. For me, this entire contest came down to the fact that Joe Cope had that reach advantage, but more importantly, had the technique and the wherewithal about him to use the reach advantage to great effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score this in favor of your winner. In the red corner, Joe Cope. Please show your appreciation for Saif Soudani.